Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to more Zerao. Welcome back to another Pro 1v1 match and a happy 2023 to you. It's the first video we're putting out of 2023, and I did actually set a New Year's resolution. We need to be doing at least one video down. We're already behind schedule, so by the end of the year we will at least do 365 videos. Some days we may have to post 2 or 3, which probably is good news for you. Down in the south position today on Sand Scorpion, we have the orange player. This is big size. All the way in the north, facing him today, his very well-known rival, the blue player, with the super weapon. This is Fargo. So, looks like Fargo's going for quite a greedy strategy. 2 supplies, looks like 3 oils. Those are straight down the middle to keep sizes busy for as long as possible. But if this pays off even remotely, let's say like he gets 1 or 2 oils and then starts getting his war factory and barracks up. He's already got his barracks, but let's say he gets his war factory and a few V's up. That is a really positive start there for the super weapon. On the other hand, we've got Size going for a more aggressive strat. No oils for him. RPG dropped off in the middle. Those are going to move behind this 65% tunnel. That range there is picked off, and probably this one here will get picked off. So that will leave Fargo with probably just 1 oil and the 2 supplies, which will be a greater economy than Size. And also you've got to take into account that these Chinooks can collect from alternate piles. I suppose you could say the same about the workers, but it does seem to me to speed up the USA. Maybe a little bit more, not sure exactly, than like 5 workers there, 5 workers there. I think it probably speeds up the USA, like the USA maybe gains 10% out of that supply or something like that. I'm sure someone could test it and do the maths. Got Size now going for an oil. He's got 1 rebel there in the middle. He's got a TNT being prepared back at home. He's got some aggression coming down the middle. But actually, Fargo only has 1 V and 1 ambulance. So I'm pretty sure Size can just click on that. Sorry, Fargo. Yes, Size can click on that and just delete it. The laser lock comes in, though. Quite a lot of MDs here for Fargo. 1 of the tentacles so far has gone down, maybe 2. Another one does fall. A lot of RPGs here, but they're going to get run over by the ambulance. Is another V here for Fargo going to fall? No, it doesn't. That's a pretty good start, I would say, for Fargo. I would be happy with that start as the super weapon, because you're against Tox here. Tox like owns on this map. Like, it's like insanely strong on this map. And yeah, all GLAs are good on this map, but like Tox is insane because you can just build a tunnel here and automatically flush out these buildings. Tox Rebel can just flush out them buildings. Very easy for GLA to grab this area as well. Technical coming in, trying to get something done. Fargo trying to grab himself this oil. So far, he's just on the 1 oil we saw earlier. Got a worker coming in. Technical moves in. 1 V is going to go down, but the technical there has gone down, and the rebel. So a bit of an even trade-off. I think Size is the more under pressure person at the moment, even though he's the one being aggressive, and Fargo's forced to be defensive here. Another wave of technicals coming. But the problem is, if you just leave super weapon to get on the strategy center to start getting Auroras out, it becomes very difficult, I think, for the Tox, because then you can just click on these tunnels, delete them with the Auroras. This is a really proper Size tunnel. Straight in Fargo's base, straight in his face, and it's just actually got up. Fargo has not seen it at all. He should be able to see that. Surely he can see that. Yeah, he can. It's literally right in his face, but he has not seen it. He's gonna see it surely very soon. Is he gonna move out first? He's gonna move out first. That's crazy. Now he's seen it. Okay. Has he seen it though, or is he? It's got a bit of a traffic jam going on here against this 1 MD. He has seen it. It should be pretty favorable, I think, for Fargo. So far, proving me right. The technicals there are all getting shut down. There's even terrorists inside of here. Very dangerous to Fargo to be going that close to the terrorists. Even loses 1 V. The micro so far was spot on for Fargo, but that one there was a little bit weird. Sending the Vs a little bit too close to the tunnels and to the terrorists was just a little bit weird. But ultimately, it all has been cleared up, and another V falls, though. I don't know how happy I am with that as Fargo now, losing a few Vs. I think you're letting Size take advantages. Size could get a supply there. I don't know why he's dropping down another tunnel when he can actually just build a supply there. That's very secure there and very secure here. Don't think there's any need for that tunnel just yet. Palace now being built. But yeah, when you're on Auroras and you've got like an EMP here, EMP there, very difficult for the GLA to get anything done. So now I think Fargo will shine a little bit, actually. V's trying to get something done in the middle, but another V does fall, maybe hanging around a little bit too long against that one tunnel. A tunnel costs 800 and a V costs 850, but if there's any guys inside of it, of course, they're 300 each. And Fargo continues to press into the base. We've seen games like this before with Fargo in the top left against size of some GLA in the bottom right. Remember that game where I think Fargo got hunted? And size was just in that bottom left island. And Fargo was trying to attack into it with a load of Vs, and I think he very nearly did it. Was that against size? I don't know exactly. But I don't think that's going to happen here because we've got Fargo building a CC. Fargo capturing the middle oil. Size capturing the top oil. So Fargo's got a bit of an opportunity now to run in while there's a lack of buggies. Might be able to get some work done. But every moment you wait now, more and more buggies are going to be coming out. And these Vs are going to be deleted by the buggies, as we see every single time. Is Fargo just going to run in here and suicide a little bit, but to kill these oil derricks? Well, this one oil derrick. Maybe he could go for that one as well. We see Spectre coming in as well. He's going to try and hit the palace. Would be nice if he picks off the worker there as well, because that's repairing the palace. I think it's a good idea to kill that oil at this point rather than capturing it. A10 coming in as well, and the palace goes down. 4 buggies already out though, and Jean-Michel, so this attack should be repelled, I think. Jean-Michel doing some good work, weakening these Vs. Buggy's back out. I think the Vs will escape, but they've done their work, really. The palace has been killed by the support powers, and that oil is dead. Fargo's on his strat like he wants to be, but he's only collecting on one supply. He could long distance collect from the middle. There's nothing really stopping him from long distance collecting from the middle right now, I don't think. Fargo's own oil is under pressure. I wonder if Size is going to pop his buggies here and take out any of the Vs, punish Fargo for this. Whoa, he's got a lot of buggies out, actually. This is the part where Fargo needs a different unit. He needs a Colonel Burton here. Like here, running past... Oh, I suppose the Jarman's there, isn't it now? But the Jean-Michel is the counter to those buggies, and also an Aurora. The Aurora's seeming a little bit late to me. Like, he's floating 5k there. Why couldn't that have started sooner? And I'm still confused why Fargo's not collecting from the mid. Fargo is going to lose his oil, so that's like a 1-for-1 trade. But Size is collecting all on this left-hand side. Palace being rebuilt on this left-hand side as well. Fargo now has his Colonel Burton. It's heading into a decent position because I'm pretty sure that's where the buggies are going to appear in a second. There we go. A little bit predictable. And buggies are very weak against the Colonel Burton. It should be able to wreck like, what, 2, 3, 4 of them? Something like that. Oh, don't want to reveal himself too soon, though, because it could actually be very good if he gets, like, trapped there, for example. Size trying to long distance kill the oil over the water. Actually, he's killing his own oil there because he's actually captured it himself. It's very important that palace got stopped. I was going to say it stopped the market production, but maybe Size started that in advance. Because he needs the buggy ammo upgrade. Here comes the first Aurora, and is that going to be a legendary shot? It is. Gets the majority of the buggies there. I think only like 1 or 2 escaped inside of the tunnel. It is 2. Bees continue to press forward. All this time, though, you've got to remember that Size has the bottom left island. He has an extra 60k of cash. So, I mean, you've got to be killing... you've got to be killing, like what, a 3-to-1 KD ratio? That's basically what you've got to be having. That's going to be a nice Aurora hit. Very nice Aurora hit in the middle. 4 quads and an MD. It's probably about as efficient as all your trades need to be. A 4 free quads. And some infantry units, RPG, whatever it was. Fargo continuing to press. Size does have the Anthrax Gamma, so these V's taking a lot of damage. They go anywhere near the tunnels. Colonel Burton, I don't think he's been used at all yet, has he? Not 100%. Fargo doing some more damage in the middle. I mean, with these choky bridges and stuff, like if Fargo just establishes like one EMP somewhere and then covers with the Auroras, it just becomes impossible to basically push through as the GLA. But Size is still comfortably collecting on this left-hand side. I'm disappointed he's not got the right amount of workers here. Should at least have 6 and 6 on those. Spectre gunship comes into the main base. I don't think it'll kill these past the hole though, depending on what level Spectre that is now. They'll just rebuild, but I mean, it is annoying. Of course, if the A10 comes in again, might be able to finish it. Another tunnel and another Aurora kill. Look at the XP difference. Look how efficient Fargo has been. But Size very much still in this because of those left 2 supplies. Okay, Fargo's now decided it's the right time to collect from the middle. Looks like a potential TNT coming in from Size. We've got 2 Auroras out. Both players have got about 4k, between 4k and 5k. Size now built a few more workers, building markets now over on this left-hand side, maybe realizing that aggression isn't quite working now. Maybe Fargo has a little bit too much out. That's a nice EMP. So Fargo's on 1 oil and Size on 0. Fargo collecting from the middle, but Size is collecting on 2 tunnels on the on 2 supplies on the left. That's nice. Aurora hit again. So 3 buggies for 1 V. Fargo hiding behind the damaged building. Will that buggy be able to escape? Going to be close. There's escape. I think this wants to build an EMP. Which it is doing. TNT coming in from the side of the distraction from the worker. That's nice there from Size. Gets through without even getting disabled. Yep. Nice from Size. Very nice. But the problem is you need 4 now. The weird thing about 0 is when you upgrade the Anthrax Gamma from the Palace, it actually weakens your terrorists. You actually need 4. So that's why, like, normally, if you start a game, 3 terrorists will kill an oil without any upgrades from the Tox. But Fargo's been gifted a bit of a weird bug there. With the Anthrax Gamma, it actually weakens the damage that the terrorists do to buildings. And then you suddenly need 4, just like the other GLAs. Like Stealth and GLA Vanilla. So yeah. And Fargo probably isn't going to fall for that same trick again. He's probably going to beef up the defense here a little bit more. Maybe put a Pathfinder somewhere around here would be decent. Stop any distractions and maybe even pick off a terrorist. He's just even going to put Vs here. He's collecting with loads in the middle. And he's got an aggressive particle cannon strat in the middle. Aggressive particle cannon. Okay, so A10 comes in. Hits between the markets. Aurora's coming in, picking off the front 2 tunnels there for free. Fargo just needs 1 more kill. There we go. He's already 5-star. And Size is not even level 3. Shows you how efficient Fargo has been throughout this. Okay, Fargo's gone low power with his aggressive particle cannon. This is a technical going for the airfield. Maybe going for the strat, actually. I wondered if the weird thing was going to happen there where you needed more terrorists again. But it looks like 3 is still enough. Here's a TNT in the middle. Gets a power plant. Makes Fargo go low power again. That was a weird situation. Why was Fargo hanging around there? How was that terrorist even there? Obviously dropped him off there and ran around the back, and Fargo is probably looking in the center. But yeah, that shouldn't have happened. Fargo should have moved that back. But yeah, just a case of multitasking. Size was being aggressive in the middle. Okay, we've got a drop zone up in the top right position as well. It's a bit of a forward position, isn't it? I suppose you're near the defenses. Like with the particle on that drop zone. Wouldn't they be safer, like, back in the main base somewhere, though? Or, like, here or something? Rebel ambush using top of the V. Kills the V. Going to kill all the Rangers there as well. Probably does not want to use the Colonel Burton again. Not only will you reveal him, but he also might die to a Tox Rebel. We've got a sneaky worker here. Colonel Burton now being used. Only kills one buggy. Size is well and truly bunkering in on this left-hand side of the palace. Few tunnels and garrisons. Several markets there as well. Aurora's coming in again. Size pretty much can't do anything against the Auroras. It's not like you can spread out quads everywhere. Like, they've got to either be there or there, and that's it. So there's always an angle an Aurora can come in, or a couple of Auroras can come in and just wipe out your army basically for free. Another Aurora comes in. That's another legendary hit. There's one quad remaining, though. It's just being annoying against the Chinooks. Another big size tunnel. That could be stopped, and it's in Fargo's vision, I'm pretty sure, again. Fargo just not seeing it. Okay, another tunnel dead. Size tried to pick off the Aurora then. Almost got it. You see, it's actually gone a little bit low. But it does get shut down in the end. Maybe Size should have waited a second there. Waited until that worker got in there. Maybe built another tunnel. But probably at some point Fargo would have seen it. I think it's worthwhile actually to try and pick off the Aurora on the retreat. Because these Auroras are getting highly vetted. It shows you how efficient. I think they're the same two Auroras in the very beginning. They've not been stopped. Okay, another Aurora. And another one. This one might go down. Just take a bit of a hit. Size probably needs AP ammo if he's going to try and pick that off. Fargo obviously got his particle, his aggressive one there in the middle, and it's going to fire in less than 60 seconds. But Size does have a fair few markets, though, that he's used this extra 60k that he's got. But a particle could easily kill 3 there. Is there a place where you could kill 4? Don't think so. Okay, another Aurora and another 3 kills, basically for free. Another Aurora, and they just keep escaping, especially now they're vetted. They're so hard to shoot down and without AP bullets. Size is basically forced to just do little skirmishes here and there, like 2 buggies, the odd quad dotted around. You could probably say one of the most efficient strats here is just to try and bunker it off. Bunker your way to victory. Just with markets and a Scud Storm. If you even hit 1 Scud Storm in the enemy base. Could cause big problems. Saying that though, Fargo's base is pretty spread out. And Fargo now on 4 Comanches. Particle Cannon is ready. I personally think there is the best lineup. With that one, you might be able to get 4 at a push, but that one will probably get cancelled upon firing. So I probably would go there, and then hope Size cancels that. I think there you'd get maximum 3, and that's if you're lucky. Spectre gunship killing the market here. Might be able to get the cancel on that. Nope. Fuel air bomb on the palace. Unless that's combined with something else. Yeah, here we go. I was going to say a bit of a waste. Palace will rebuild regardless, though. Particle cannon there could probably get 3. I definitely... Whoa, where's he used it? Okay, it's one of the worst particle cannons you possibly could have done. What even is that? Like, he hung around for ages there. Kind of like a medium AI particle, I think. Definitely could have got 3 there. Start it on the edge, wait for the beam to start up, and then you could finish. Yeah, you could get 3 there. But Fargo's on quite a lot of Comanches, and the Aurora's just killed the majority of the quads. Not sure if Size can continue, actually. Has he got any quads? No, he's not. He's got no quads out whatsoever, and there's pretty much no stingers anywhere. The only anti-air over here is them 2 buildings. And the problem is here, Size is going to give these veterans here, and they're going to become even harder to kill. You're going to need a proper bunch of quads. Oh, Fargo, you're going too close to that. Yep. That's painful. That was looking a really good attack until you just walked into a garrison. And also, I think he needs a countermeasure upgrade. Shame that. I think Fargo could have took a major advantage there. Them 2 quads should have been able to be took out, I think. Especially if I had like rocket pods, maybe. On the countermeasures. Maybe a little bit rushed there from Fargo. And Size is now aware that the Comanche possibility, so I doubt he's going to leave himself with no quads again. Could they have flown into the base and just killed Size? There is that. Probably not. They could have hung around here, though, and killed a ton of stuff. As the quads come out one by one, just delete them. RPG's going to enter the base, the same firebase from the very beginning of the game. I don't even know if that firebase has done very much this game. Okay, Size now with 7 quads, 3 buggies. Over on this left-hand side. Aurora comes in, wipes out 2 of them. Still no AP bullets from Big Size. Another Spectre and another market kill. Here comes a nice TNT from... Oh, is it even a TNT? No. Not even a TNT, just a regular technical straight through the middle of Fargo's base and kills the Aurora. Has Fargo got enough money to continue this? Got 1 drop zone with the supply lines upgrade. It's probably about to lose his particle. I don't know if Fargo's going to be able to win this anymore. I thought he was in a quite a good position, but turns out he doesn't have enough cash. Particle, after all, was a bad position, just like I said. And I think Size has just handled this actually pretty well. Just with the right amount of buggies, chipping away at the defenses, constant pushing back, despite the strong Auroras. Managed to get 2 technical. He got that TNT there before, didn't he? Even though I don't think it killed any Auroras then, but he also got that technical there just to finish off one last Aurora just then, which was really, really decent. And I think maybe Fargo's dead here. Size now pushing down the middle with 4 quads. Don't know if Fargo can stop that. He has got an Aurora coming in from this right side and is perfect. It needed to be perfect. This is the other airfield over here where this Aurora is hanging out. Maybe Size didn't quite know there'd be another one, but here's another bunch of quads now pushing from Big Size. Size probably hoping for level 5 and Frax Bomb and Sneak Attack could end the game. The right timing on Sneak Attack there definitely could wreck those 4 things there. Okay, Fargo trying to get some stuff done with these Comanches. Aurora again, but is that going to be able to return? Is going to be able to return. Only killed like 1 quad, I feel there. Okay, another Aurora. And another technical reaches the airfield. Leaflet Bomb, pretty good on the 4 quads. And those Comanches now be able to come in. Should be able to stop everything. 2 more quads moving in. Does have countermeasures now. I think earlier on in the game when Fargo had plenty of cash, I think advanced training would have been worthwhile as well, because that doubles the veterancy rate on these kind of units. And if they were all like Vet 2 and Vet 3 from when Fargo did that decent attack down here, they'd be so much harder to kill. Yeah, not the best Aurora hit, and loses its live Tox Bomb on top of the other one. I think this is the slow but sure end of Fargo in this game. Size was added in, sort of building a tunnel right in front of Fargo's base. Or right in Fargo's base, rather. Here comes probable leaflet drop. A10 coming through. Sorry, not leaflet drop, that's fuel air bomb, isn't it? Everything going down now. Fargo with one last big hit, maybe on the palace. I don't think it really matters. Doesn't really matter, does it? Even if that palace went down, which it probably, yeah, survives at the hole again. That's it, because those support powers were needed to keep Fargo in the game. And Fargo has been defeated. What a nice little funky game, actually. 26 minutes.
You are victorious.
Super weapon against Tox. Very, very nice way to kick off 2023, even though this was a replay from 2022, probably. But yeah, nice game to kick off 2023. And yeah, let me know what you thought in the comments. GG. Well played to both players, and I'll see you in the next one.